So, fellow Kenyans, I'm determined that I can be this leader that will come to Kenya one day to end our struggles. In the entire history of mankind, where progress has occurred, there is always such a leader who comes on the scene. Some arise once in 100 years or more. These are very rare breed of leaders, and countries and societies where such a leader does not emerge, and all you have are same leaders handing the baton to a leader of his own like-minded. Such nations and societies hardly progress, because these leaders who hand over batons to one another, to their friends, to their buddies, to people maybe who have some link, they will cover the tracks of the leader that has gone and will continue doing the same things the way the previous leader has done. My presidency is coming to do things differently. We are going to start certain things afresh. We are going to have many systems coming in place, many new ways to fight corruption coming in place, and many ways of bringing development in our country. My thinking is very different from the thinking of the leaders have been there and the thinking of my competitors. We come from different schools of thought. The school of thought that my competitors have is a different school of thought from the one that I am in. I have different arrangements and vision for you. They have a very different one from mine. My vision and their vision they don't have any convergence. Because I aim to create millionaires, they don't have. I'm coming to bring 12 million jobs, they don't have that. Because they have been with us for 30, 40 years. Why did they not bring these jobs during those years when we gave them that opportunity? I'm coming to bring 2 million jobs. Sorry, 2,000 factories. They haven't brought even any factory. And I'll bring them. All the 2,000 factories, I will bring them. If I don't exceed that, I'll be surprised. But 2,000 factories, I'm bringing them. I've already finalized those plans and ways of working on them. Fellow Kenyans, I'm distinct, I'm different. So, I come in a different way. When such societies hand over, leaders in those societies hand over baton to their like-minded leaders, such countries and nations do not develop faster. In other words, they are kind of societies or leaders that are considered as traditional leadership or traditional mechanisms of governing, which are sometimes very hard to change. They are considered as such in development studies. They are not very outgoing. They live in so many problems for so long, this kind of societies. I come at such a rough and tough times as Kenya's national deliverer to bring to an end these sufferings. I will wipe away your pains and tears. I shall be your painkiller for your economic, political, social, and environmental ailings. You and I have gone through years of great pains, sadness, and rough moments. We have walked miles and miles to school barefoot, only to be chased away from school for lack of fees. We have helplessly watched over Kenya shillings 100 trillion of our money stolen or lost opportunities. Every year, we lose over 730 billion Kenya shillings. Our situation in Kenya appears well captured with precision by the biblical verses when the prophets of God say, what the palmer wolf left, the locust came and ate. And what the locusts ate left, the cankerworms ate. And what the cankerworms left, the caterpillars ate. This is what the situation in Kenya has been. So you find that this set of leaders, once they leave office, another set of leaders comes and eats a lot more. Another set of leaders comes in and continues stealing and being corrupt. That's the unfortunate thing we find ourselves in. And this is the situation that I want to come and end. There will be no cankerworms or palmer worms and all those others. That will come to an end. This is the condition that Kenya seems to have been subjected since 1895. So what the colonial government left, the post-colonial governments have got used to the corruption and all that. And do not be surprised. Some of the leadership we have had in Kenya see corruption as their cup of tea. They have lost consciousness. To me, even to ask for 1 shilling, I feel condemned deep in my heart. I feel condemned. My conscience does not allow me. But to others, it has become a norm. It's a culture. It is okay. And so if you re-elect them with that kind of mindset and mentality, they will continue stealing 1 trillion Kenya shillings almost every year. I dare say, we in the 5th government, the government of Professor Joseph Mburu, and our faith in the Almighty God, we come to restore what we have lost. The time we have lost, the opportunities we have lost. I will restore your losses. We'll work very hard, and I will have ways we shall restore them. There are ways we shall work to speed up your earnings, so that if you are at 40 years, you have lost so much opportunity, we'll pave way for opportunities that you will get millions or hundreds of thousands in a very short period of time. It is in the days of my presidency that we shall end this eating culture, the eating of our wealth by those who govern us. Corruption, eating culture, kitu kidogo, will permanently come to an end in Kenya. All the 15 million Kenyans will be able to recover the lost grounds. Faced with these strange times, Kenya needs a different vision, a different leadership, and a different leadership. This is the leadership I'm coming to bring. 2022, usher me as your president, and you will see this new beginning that will take Kenya at a speed of 120 in development speed, which is today going at about 5 to 10 kilometers an hour. We shall rush our development speed.